Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast with Emmy Hikins and Trevor.
The genders are kind of merging a bit together in these ways. But yeah, so I think women probably have learned to enjoy themselves as individuals as they've gained more acceptance, more equalization with the male, because that really is what has happened, isn't it, between the genders?
Yeah.
So okay, let's go on.
I've remembered it now. The chromosome. They say we live longer than men because they have this double chromosome. Is that correct?
Yeah, the XX.
Yeah. So
no, that's absolutely right. And it's interesting because that's why they live longer. That was another wasn't it? Another advantage that women tend in most developed countries to be 3 to 5 years. They live longer on average than men. And a lot of that is because they've got better immunity and they fight diseases better than the male. And that's because they have the two X chromosomes. And basically there's genetic material which is clever enough to shut down some genes in the system that would cause possible health problems and that do cause health problems. So by definition, the two X's with this material is attached to those X chromosomes. It gives them a better immunity and fighting ability for disease and illness. Now, obviously, us chaps, we've got one X chromosome and one Y. So we get a bit of the benefit of that X chromosome, but not to the degree that women do. It gives them a safer health in their lives for that reason. So the X chromosomes do make a difference. And as you say, their health is significantly better than men. And as I say, when we look at these things, let me read you at this point. I've got some more negatives coming up, but it is interesting to see some differences between us. That's the thing, pros and cons, men, women. It almost seems to be with the women's side of it, women versus men. And I guess both sides are, both male and females. We're looking at what advantages or disadvantages we may have as against our counterparts as women. But it is a paper I found, 6 interesting facts about women you may not know. And I won't read it all, but I'll just give you the headings. Number 1 of these 6, women typically have stronger immune systems. Well, we've said that, so we're all human beings, we're all Homo sapiens, but 1/2 of the species has a much better immune system, which kind of seems a bit odd in a way, doesn't it? That nature, evolution, whatever, has caused that imbalance. You think it would be fairly well balanced, but they have stronger immune systems because of those double X chromosomes. Number 2, the female brain is more intricate and detailed. Now, we've got to be a bit careful here, cuz I think when we talk about the female brain. But as we say, they if I read bits of that, women tend to have greater language skills and better recall of verbal materials than men do. They also use both sides of their brain more, allowing them to be adepts at multitasking and so on. So their brain is more intricate. And these are all based on scientific neurological examinations of these situations over time. So these are not light-hearted things. Number 3, women have a higher pain threshold. We might think because of childbirth, but it's not really that. It's that they, as I think I said earlier, they remember pain in a different way to us. Probably if we do get that proverbial or literal kick where it hurts, we're not going to quickly forget that because it is an extremely painful thing. You see it many weekends on Sky Sports or football. A player goes down and the commentator will say, "Oh, he's got that where it hurts," and they lay on the floor almost writhing in pain for a couple of minutes till they kind of recover. It is a most debilitating thing to happen. But women, it seems, remember pain in a slightly different way, which is why, as I said, maybe they go on to have more children. Number 4, women's senses are more attuned. I mean, I'm almost giving up on the idea that it's such an advantage to be a woman over a man. I mean, for example, women, it says, can see more colours. Now, you
Oh,
may
right.
remember, yeah, I'm have to find out who wrote this stuff, but women can see more colours. Now, we talked, didn't we, at some length? We had a subject of colour and colours a few
Yeah.
weeks ago, and I dared to point out or to suggest that there is no such thing as colour. And I stand by that. There is no such thing as colour. The reason, without going wholly into that, the colours of the rainbow are inside the sun, but they come to its surface in the form of heat and light as white. They then ascend down to Earth in the 8 minutes it takes to get here, sprinkled through the atmosphere, but they are still different lengths.
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor and Emmy Hikins. The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.